This is Dealing with Anxiety Bundle, 2-in-1 bundle. Stop Anxiety and End Anxiety. Written by Florian Helms and Lucy Isaacs. Read by Marcus Mulenga. This is Stop Anxiety, the ultimate guide to overcoming anxiety. Learn the proven methods and practices on how to stop struggling with anxiety and start living your best life. Written by Florian Helms. Read by Marcus Mulenga. Introduction. In the United States, over the past few decades, if you were to look at the top 10 prescribed medications in the country, anti-anxiety and antidepressant medications will always make the list. This is not an accident, nor is it a fluke. We live in a very stressful world. In fact, a lot of Americans are struggling with anxiety disorders at some level or another. It may have different manifestations, but make no mistake that it definitely gets in the way of a more effective life. Whether you want to be more successful in your relationships, or you just want to be a happier person, or you would like to be more effective in your career, you need to deal with anxiety. Unfortunately, this is easier said than done, because the vast majority of people cope with anxiety in all the wrong ways. If you are listening to this audiobook, chances are you're struggling with anxiety at some level or another, or you have a loved one who is. Please understand that this audiobook teaches you alternatives that will help you overcome anxiety. Ultimately, anxiety is a combination of your environment, your genetic predisposition, as well as your chosen coping mechanisms. Never underestimate the amount of control that you have over your situation. A lot of people are under the impression that if they have some sort of genetic predisposition for any kind of condition, they basically have no say in what afflicts them. In other words, they really have no choice over the situation. This really is too bad, because the multi-billion-dollar pharmaceutical industry benefits when people continue to believe this. Because if there is no individual control over anxiety and it's just a foregone conclusion, and your only choice is to go through some sort of counseling paired with psychopharmaceutical intervention, there is really not much you can do. You really don't have much of a choice. Well, please understand that you have a lot more control and say over the matter than you give yourself credit for. Now, please understand that I'm not saying that you should not get professional help in terms of psychiatric or psychological guidance. I'm not saying that at all. I suggest that you go work with a professional. But please understand that you can supplement whatever they give you or prescribe to you with things that you can do on your own. These are mindset resetting strategies that would enable you to retain control over your life. The reason why you're struggling with anxiety is that, ultimately, you feel that you're not in control. You feel that you live in a world that you didn't create, and for a variety of reasons, there is just something bad that's about to happen, or you're struggling with guilt, remorse, doubt, and other negative emotions about the past. Well, please understand that the past is the past. Those facts already happened. It's not like you can jump into a time machine and reverse what happened. Those are facts. They happened already. There is really not much you can do about them. That milk has been spilled. By the same token, if you're worried about the future, there's really not much to worry about because it hasn't happened yet. The things that you fear have yet to unfold. The only choice that you really have is to deal with your mindset in the here and now. The more you maximize your control over your present mindset, the better your relationship with your past becomes, and the better equipped you will be to handle the future when it happens. This audiobook teaches you how to overcome anxiety without drugs, without professional and expensive psychiatric counseling,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?